Rodrigo, I want to talk to you a little bit about guests and your target guests specifically.
Yeah.
So one of the problems that has come up with a number of clients that I work with is the idea of really finding a target guest as opposed to marketing to every traveler that's out
Yeah.
there. And I know it's hard enough as it is to get new guests coming into our business these days, but with developing a guest persona of like really understanding who you want to target, there's a lot of benefits with that because you can speak to them different. You can speak to a target guest directly to understand their pain points, and we've done some work on guest persona. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you what impact that has had with really defining a target guest. And we have a guest for you that was defined as Jennifer, and we knew where she was from, what her needs were, how she actually consumes media, all those things. How did that work in your business? Did that generate more sales?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly was the impact?
So in general, beyond sales and advertising and marketing, I think to scale, focus is mandatory in every aspect of the business. But if we focus, the exercise we did helped us to focus efforts on our communication and marketing and the way we write the content. Once we understand the person who we're talking to and the pain points this buyer persona has, we can deliver a message in a way that is more impactful, and we can understand and put in the shoes and the kind of things that are going through the head of our buyer persona. So that allows us to enter a conversation going in their head, and it makes easier to convey a message. So once we have the focus on the persona, then there's a lot of efficiencies that we see. Also, something that is very important is that this focus allows us to save a lot of money, time, and effort on advertisement because we know the kind of people that we want to talk to, and we know how to define the different attributes that they have in terms of their demographics, psychographics that help us understand where to find them and go and direct the message straight at them. So what we've seen in the results have been fantastic because what we see is that once we start to focus more narrowly on the buyer persona that we define together, the conversion, the sales, and also the referrals started to explode because our people who actually value what we have way better than any other customer who is not part of our segment, because the things that we develop from the product to the communication to the customer service to the buyer process to after the whole travel experience are made customized for them to create value for them. And if it's customized for them, they perceive the value way higher, and that it helps a lot for helping or nudging our customers to refer us to future travelers.
So did you find by going through that process of defining that, your staff understood that person better too, so they were better equipped to respond to customer service challenges with them or answering their needs
Yeah,
or addressing them?
totally. Because service is about being able to understand and to put in the shoes of the person that you have on the other side of the line or the email or right in front of you. So as long as the whole team and the guides can understand our customers, because we've helped them understand them, they can deliver a much better service, which results in a much higher customer satisfaction, which drives again to more conversion and higher referral rate.
Okay, so how did that affect going through that process? How did that affect reviews?
Well, reviews are way better, and people write reviews more like not generic, like just 5 stars and great experience, thank you. But they really take their time because they feel connected, and they felt like we went above and beyond their expectations. And when people perceive that, it translates into reviews that are more thoughtful, more detailed, and those kind of reviews are the reviews that are gonna again right like the snowball that generates other people converting, and then other people convert, and then the people that convert are converting because they see the value that they read in the detailed reviews, and then these are the customers that we're getting. So the more visitors we have that are our buyer persona, the more efficient and the more repercussions we have in our marketing efforts.
And so let's talk about sales then, because we have to convert people that are looking on our website and getting them to become obviously buyers of our tours or our hotel bookings or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So purely on a standpoint, did you find that you were by going through this process, you were getting more of those kind of people in your guest persona because of the way that you've communicated to them in your marketing?
Well, the way I see it, it's more about, sales is a whole journey.
Mm-hmm.
So it starts when they find you, they see the website for the first time, they identify the brand, maybe read a couple of reviews, maybe started following you on Instagram. But then that's when the relationship starts going, and there's a kind of mute conversation before they reach out to us. And when they reach out to us, we're able to develop the right content to deliver to them without being like, hey, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. But we know their pain points, and we develop the content in a way that we are addressing exactly the pain points that we have. And identifying that is crucial because it helps us to position ourselves as someone who knows the sector and someone who can solve the problems that they have. So going back to the question, in terms of sales, it helps a lot for making a much better customer journey throughout the sales funnel that ultimately drives to a higher conversion and also to a higher basket rate. So we get to sell more tours to one specific lead if we can communicate and we can gain the trust because we know him and we are going straight for their pain points.